2 weeks ago, I made a video outlining exactly how to start writing on Medium. So I'm hoping you've had enough time to set up your profile and start getting the hang of publishing. If not, you can watch the video right here and then come back to this one. But today, I want to dive a little deeper into how to take your articles to the next level and actually start earning substantial money from them. Let's get into it. So for the past few months, I've reduced my schedule to writing just one article per week. So it's become increasingly important for me to earn as much as I possibly can from each article. If you have a day job or other commitments, this effort versus earnings ratio may be important to you as well. So in this video, I'm going to outline a few simple yet effective ways to structure your articles to earn more money. This specific structure has helped me consistently write articles that surpass the $100 mark, $1,000, and even articles that have earned over $2,000 USD. And the best part is, what I'm about to show you can be applied to any topic or style of writing you choose. Okay, so let's hop onto my stats page here, and I will pull up my last $100 article. And you can see here, I actually didn't write an article surpassing $100 in all of December. But if we go to my earnings for December, you can see here, I still earned a substantial amount. Not every one of your articles has to earn hundreds or thousands of dollars to earn hundreds or thousands of dollars. Your monthly earnings on Medium largely come down to your library of content. It's why you may see smaller earnings when you first start, despite your writing being of high quality. As you write more on Medium, gain a larger library and a larger audience, your earnings will compile, making it easier to rake in those larger months. And when I dissect my high earning articles, they all share a handful of key points that contribute to their success. But before that, I think it's important to understand how earnings are actually calculated on Medium. So you can create your own strategy that works with your own specific style of writing, as opposed to copy and pasting what I do. So if you break down earnings on Medium, it comes down to three things: views, reads, and read time. And your goal for anything you write on Medium is threefold. Write an article that people want to click on, then turn that view into a read, and finally, extend that read time for as long as possible to earn as much as you can from each view. If you do this, you'll garner engagement, which we'll touch on shortly, and this collection of actions will tell Medium's algorithm to push your story out to more readers, and from there, it's an automated rinse and repeat process with you raking in the profits. Because everyone's writing style is unique, I don't want to tell you how to write, the words to use, or the topics to cover. Instead, I would much prefer to show you how to structure your writing to increase your views, reads, and reading time to earn more money and expand your audience regardless of your own specific style, which all starts with a catchy headline. So there are endless ways to write headlines that will make people want to click on your article. But in my experience, they all boil down to two master headlines. I tried this, here's what happened, and here's what this taught me about this. Especially on Medium, people want to hear authentic, personal stories, but you can't forget that the reader is always the hero of every story. So use your personal experience to teach the reader how it can benefit theirs. With a catchy headline, you will pique the reader's interest enough to click on your article, securing a view. After you secure the view, you need to keep the reader engaged for at least 30 seconds to qualify as a read. This also impacts your read ratio, which Medium's algorithm takes into account when deciding which articles to push out to a larger audience. Although it's not an exact science, I always recommend aiming for a read ratio of 70%. I've noticed that my top performing articles all have a minimum read ratio of 70%, and those that fall under it do not earn as much in the long run. And the best way to secure a read is to nail the introduction and reaffirm to the reader that they did not make a mistake and they should continue to read. So what I love to do is to keep my introductions very short, outlining a simple why, what, and how. What this article is about, why it'll add value to the reader's life, and exactly how I will be doing that. So I always write my introductions with the goal of them being able to be read on one screen without having to scroll. Once you get them to scroll that one time and into the next paragraph, you should have your first 30 seconds and have secured a read. If you're not sure how long your introduction is, you can always turn on the text-to-speech feature by sending yourself a draft link and see how long that introduction takes to read. After you've secured the read, I use a handful of formatting tricks to extend each read for as long as possible. The longer each reader reads your story for, the more likely they are to engage and how much money you actually earn in the process. So being that the majority of readers online skim articles before deciding if they actually want to read them, I want to tell a summarized version of the story by just reading the headings. So if we skim this article here, you can see the headings will stand out, they catch the eye, and will intrigue the reader to read these specific portions if they haven't decided to read it linearly. Our brains are wired to seek out inconsistencies. So anything you can do to break up the monotonous scroll will keep readers engaged and reading your story for longer. The main formatting tricks I use for this are bold lettering, italics, pull quotes, lists, as well as varying my paragraph length. Anything to catch the eye, create inconsistencies, and keep your readers engaged. As much as I can, I also try to add at least one image inside the article at points in which I feel readers may start to click out of my article, or if that specific section feels too long and I need something to break it up. All these little tricks keep the reader engaged, and if they make it to the end of your article, are more likely to leave a comment, highlight areas, and clap for it. All of which tells Medium's algorithm this is a valuable story, people are enjoying it, and it will push it out to more readers who Medium thinks may enjoy it as well. But all of this is contingent on what I believe to be the most important habit, especially if you're just starting out, and that is the habit of mutual engagement. If you've watched any of my past videos, you know this is something I talk about a lot. What you want to do from the moment you start writing on Medium is to build a community of 5 to 20 readers who read all of your stories and leave comments. This is a giant help in the eyes of the algorithm and is the #1 way to take control of your earnings. I outline my exact process as well as how to scale your earnings into the thousands in this video. If you found this video valuable, I would love for you to like it, share it, and leave a comment below. That really helps me out. As always, let me know what you'd like to see next. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.